Hey, you tourists, it's your boy Domination. This is man of the Dallas bag. You know what it is. Know it is. Know it is. Know it is. Know it is. The all the place, 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 all the place. Go get it. All the place, all the place, all the place, all the place, all the place. Go get it. 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 It's right back in the basic. Chocolate Deuce is how we do it. Texas baby. Man of Dallas back. You know what it is. Know it is. Know it is. Real man rise up. Fake man rise down. Real women rise up. Fake women rise down. Practice where I preach on. And today's topic we're going to talk about is, I really want to talk about this because I want to show you a video that's made exclusive to you, exclusive broadcast to everyone else. People got to understand how everything works around here. They got to understand how everything works around here, around the globe, and around the world. What do you think president's job is? President's job is filling up policies to fill up the beat up. President's job is to fill up the policy, the policy be developed to fill out. That's all they are. That's what presidents do. But do you ever wonder who? And you would think that they calling all the shots around here, but who really call all the shots is the people way under them, way over them. See, all these presidents are nothing but puppet strings. That's all they are. Even include Obama, Bush, Ronald Reagan, everybody else. So you can't blame these presidents. Not even Obama. You can't blame them because these are fallen victims. If I was a president, I wouldn't run from no presidents. I wouldn't do it because I don't believe presidents can fix these problems. The only way to fix the problem, presidents got to fix their own problems. People got to fix their own problems. A president can't solve people's problems. The only thing he will solve is a disputement of disagreement and agreement. That's the only way he'll solve. Other than that, he can't solve everything. What's going on, all the crisis and stuff he got to deal with, unless if he got to call on in to do it. But there's no calling in. He's not allowed to do it unless somebody called him in. So I get why this world is always like this. But I'm going to tell you, run for president is like run for being a king of the castle. You got to take care of everybody. But you ever wonder, you got to be, is yourself, will one need to be taken care of yourself? Is your turn that people got to take care of you? You already take care of those folks? People can take care of themselves much as that person can take care of himself? But here's a video. It will prove to you, and it will show what everything is about. And let's make this clear. I don't agree with Mr. Farrakhan, what he said. I don't agree with Al-Ashar, Jesse Jackson. I don't agree with Bill O'Reilly, Sean Hannity. I don't agree with none of these men and women. The only people I agree with when they get the facts straight. If there's no facts straight, it ain't gonna be no straight facts. It's just straight accusation of lies and telling lies. But here's the video. It will show to you how everything is, and here's the video, and we'll show you what everything about. And I hope you listen to this because you got to learn about something about everything else that goes around in your world and to yourself and around the globe and around the else world. Here it is right now. Listen to it. And listen, you got to learn this. All right? All right. Here it is.
You gotta have knowledge for life. You gotta have knowledge for life. You gotta have government is wrong and it needs to change. And if it will not change, then we need to get rid of it and put in a government that will guarantee the American people life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness guaranteed by the Constitution.
You're talking about Democrats, one of which is running for president who lives in your very neighborhood. What do you think of him?
I like him very much. I'm not saying that I'm going to vote for him, but I like him because he's fresh. He doesn't come with a lot of the baggage that those in politics, that have been in politics and been corrupted almost, or not almost, corrupted by it, sold out to the moneyed interests, sold out to the multinational corporations, sold out to the international bankers. So when you look at Bush, you think you're looking at the president. There's another power behind him. When you look at Blair, you think you're looking at the prime minister. There's another power behind him. When you look at Merkel in Germany, you think you're looking at the head of state, but there's another power behind these people. And the powers that are dogging the whole world are the international bankers that finance both sides of a conflict.
Do you think that Barack Obama is the answer to George Bush?
No. I think he's capable of being an answer. But the powers that contend with presidents, I'll go back to President Jimmy Carter. When he was a governor running for the presidency, he saw UFOs. And he said when he became president, he was going to open the file, which is secret, held by the government. When he got in office, we didn't hear any more from him. People say things when they're running because they don't know the powers that really control the house that they're going to live in. And that's why Barack Obama is clean. He's fresh. But the powers are eating at him right now. The powers that want to control him are at him right now. And how can he get to be president unless he raises $100 million? And who of the poor people have $100 million to give him? And who will provide him with the money so he can contend with Mrs. Clinton and her big bank, or Giuliani and McCain and their growing bank? So the people that bankroll you, they're the ones that ultimately call the tune.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying that no matter who sits in the White House, if you don't uproot the structure that corrupts them, you still don't have a president. You have a figurehead. And frankly, that's why I say America needs a regime change. And just like you have to go into the floor when there's pipes underneath it that break and bust, you got to uproot what's under the government of the United States of America, or the American people will never have what the Constitution guarantees.
Do you think Barack Obama can do that?
No. Absolutely not. He's a good person. And he's looking at this thing with the beautiful heart, the beautiful eye of a beautiful person. He knows some of the ugliness of politics because he's been in it long enough. But the real wickedness of the face of politics, you're looking right into the face of Satan himself.
Give me that beat, so.
The so-called American Negro have to be completely re-educated.
Yeah.
And the condition that he is now in, he's not fit for self.
If I had 100 sheep and one of them got away, I would leave the 99, go find the one.
To be completely made over again.
Look from the doctor's laws of Satan, I come create, penetrate with force from the land of the Lord. I'm coming like Muhammad got the devil on the run. Rising like the sun, keep your eyes on the one, look on base. Here to bring forth a reborn nation, up against the norm, creating a new formation. This foundation that I be.
And Satan doesn't intend to be uprooted by an upstart from Chicago or Miss Clinton from New York. Satan is the boss. This is his world. And he can only be uprooted by the one that is anointed with power to uproot Satan. And that is the Mahdi, or the Christ that comes into the world.
Then who can do it? Who can uproot that?
I just said it.
But you don't...
None of these. These are victims. of satanic influence. Religion is controlled by Satan. That's why religion is ineffective. The divisions in the Muslim world, that's satanic. Muslim killing Muslim, Muslim bombing another mosque of a Muslim, if they did, that's un-Islamic. We've become so insane because of injustice that we strap a bomb on ourselves and go kill another human being that didn't bother you. This is madness. And that's why the Mahdi or the Christ must come into the world to clean up religion. Because the church's garment is dirty and it needs washing. The bridegroom is coming and the bride has dirtied her garment with adultery because she's gotten in bed with the world.
I don't agree with everything Mr. Farrakhan is saying, but this guy was on point on the Obama and the rest of the president. That's what Obama is. He's a figurehead. He's just some put it on the face on White House to make America change. But I knew then. Don't get me wrong. I want to make it clear for brothers and sisters. I am so happy and glad that Obama is a president. But I don't believe that he can fix all conditions that things that's going on. It's too damaged when Bush got in there. It's fucked up. And now they put the blame on him. The reason why Obama get the blame because of health care and jobs. But it's the same thing they blame Bill Clinton for health care and jobs. It's the same thing they blame Ronald Reagan for jobs and drugs. They blame President Nixon because of green grass drug laws, and they blame and President Nixon when it comes to blaming on the Vietnam War. They blame all these presidents. But who elect officials in there? It's the voters of the people. It's just like George Carson said, you're responsible for what these presidents just did. And you knew that they not going to keep the promise they say to keep because y'all don't demand to make the promises they're going to supposed to keep to make things change. If it ain't to them to make things change, it's up to the people to make change because people are just as much responsible as the system is. They created it. Even me and my friend talk about this. He was a Mexican guy. Me and my friend, we'll talk about this. People will never understand how this system is and how everything works in politics. That's why they got to take politics out of religion, but you can't take the religion out of church. That's why they do need to fix organized religion because that organized religion is dangerous. I'm not saying don't believe in a higher power, believing in a almighty God. That's not what I'm saying. But you better be 100% commit to it. You can't be a false of evilness, and you better be fighting off of evilness. That's what I'm trying to say. I hate when women try to do it. I hate when guys try to do it. They think they slick. As soon as they get a certain age, now all of a sudden you want to be born again Christian. Are you a Satan? Are you a Christian? See, I'm a Baptist. My whole family is. I believe in God. Don't get me wrong. I believe in all God creation. We all God's children, all God people. But most people don't think like that. Most people don't give a damn. They're going to continue to do what they want anyway. And I went to Church of Satan. Oh, yeah, there are people actually believing this nonsense. That go-headed ass God look just like this. Look like above and above below. Peace down and peace up and peace down. Above below. They believe in that stuff, man. I went there one time and I ain't went there since. Me and my only brother, we were only two blacks up in there. We did a lot of crazy shit. Sleeping in damn coffins and shit with the meat and done all that shit. I don't remember, but we did some fuck activity stuff up in there. All Satanism is become your own idolizing of God. Christians believe that if you serve a purpose and purpose in life, do good, evenness, do goodness in life, you'll go to heaven. So I can understand why Christianity do believe in this stuff. But Christianity created Satanism. But where you think Satanism came from? Out of Christianity. Nobody wants to talk about this, but we knew all this stuff was going on. But everybody know about that. White people and black folks are so damn scared they don't want to say anything. But they want to take the blame of everybody else's problem, making their own. You can't blame guys like Obama. I feel sorry for Obama, the situation he's in right now. I'm going to tell you something. Brothers like that are the ones they're going to get attacked right there. Brothers like that, like Obama. And I hope they don't hurt this man. He get out of there 8 more years, say. But I got a feeling they're going to blame Obama for everything what goes around America. White people blaming him because they look at it, he hate white, and that's stupid. That is the most stupidest thing I ever heard, but he most close to white as they is. You got black people mad at him because they feel like he's not speaking about racism. They saying he's a coward, he's afraid, and trying to blame Trayvon Martin brought that to himself. I ain't talking about African Americans, and I damn sure ain't talking about Africans. I'm talking about Black America. They look at him, they say he represent us, but he ain't represent us. In other words, he no Negro dialect. In other words, he don't talk like a nigga. That's what they're saying, for they can easily control. This is why they broke different black men, different category of groups. You got brothers who out there got it together, and the brothers who don't, and you got another brother play both sides. They do the same thing. Black women. Black women got this mindset. Black women out there is that the ones with sisters and the ones becomes ratchet ass bitches. The ones that twerking out there with staying at hair and all that shit. And sister would raise their natural hair, their natural beauty. And the nigger bitch is the one who play each different side against the most, against all each other. See, they did a good job. White people broken in groups. They don't even get along. From the suburban whites to Caucasian to European to white trash, hillbilly, a dirty state of trash, white honky, dory, redneck and redneck poorization white people. Yes, from rich to poor. They broke every other groups. You got gays mad at him for some odd reason. I don't know. It's crazy. A lot of people got mad at him because he support gay marriage. Hey, they want to get married, they business, but some people believe in a man or a woman. You got Latino people got mad at him, but some people, but he bring the legal people, immigration in there, legal people that in there from Mexico, and this is what divide attention between black, white, and Latino. I see it. Now you don't hear too much about Middle East and Asians. And they're gonna blame him because something that goes on to kill Gaddafi, and also they think that he did not kill Saddam bin Laden. I think if he didn't, it happens. If the job is done, the job is done. I haven't heard David Chappelle actually don't believe that. They believe, and it'll look like a fake photo. If you ask me, a lot of people don't know. Do your research about it, because I'm not gonna say too much about Saddam bin Laden. Do your research about it, and do the testing of research of yourself, and you'll find out. Because they're not gonna tell you everything on damn national television. They're not gonna tell you. They're not, and they're good at lying. They're good at lying to the public, and people actually believe it. You got dumbass blacks and dumbass whites actually believing this shit. Now, me personally, I make some real change for myself. I ain't watching TV in years. Now, I still watch TV, but not like I used to. Because you can't believe everything TV, because they call TV programming your brain for a reason. They look at people as embodiments of robots. They control us as robot planet transmitted performing or robots. That's what the robot genocide was about. And I'm going to talk about that next month. But this shit right here, man, this is why America is falling down. And look in the Bible, they said the great Babylon is fallen. It was talk about the endings of the beginning of America. Did you know that China owns America? We were thinking that America owns China, but the Chinese don't think like that. China think they own Americans. We owe 85 or 89% of their debt, or 79 or 95 or 92% of their debt. Pay off their debt for the stuff. Everything made in China, from toys to clothes to video games. If it wasn't for Chinese, everything would turn to bridges off the bridge of a great build a wall. It would knock the build the wall of China all down a long time ago. They making money with Chinese. We making money with them. Now China is the largest growing economy on the number one spot of history. And they did a spy of a China foot off in America. They even talk about it. If you don't believe me, you better look this shit up yourself. But I'm gonna tell you, something going down in Denver, Colorado. Something going down in Georgia. They had a Georgia guiding stones. If you don't know what it is, mocking Christ of Jesus Christ, of Moses of lawlessness, of mocking 10 commandments. Look at that up and look at that Democrat Colorado. This painted arts of the airport, and you can't tell me that something weird shit is about to be occurred, and people better get ready for years to come. Not ready now, but sooner or later, when years to come, we better get ready, because right now we're not prepared for what nothing takes place. In 2016, right, we're gonna pay a lot of hell for some of the shit we do as Americans, as a people, as a whole. Wake up, folks, and take your dignity and take what's back to your freedom. And give what's left, and die from meaningless to meaningless for anything what you stand for, and what you stand be a progress be against, and what being the fairness, and kill with kindness, and understand this. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Be executive. Be observant. If you don't get what's going on. Don't believe everything they tell you. You believe the truth for yourself. You don't have to believe everything I'm saying, because I admit I'm wrong, but the facts remain of main facts right there, and it's right in your face. But people don't want to hear that. That's why people are talking brain dead. They brain dead. You can't talk to them. They got their heads stuck up in them so high, man. You can't bring them down. They think that, oh, we made it. No, we got a long way to go far. We made it yet. And they're going to blame us for every goddamn thing, and I'm sick of it. You got white America is fucked up now. You got everything else what's going on. And look at everything takes place in America. If nothing takes its place, nothing ain't made it into grace and fall from grace and gracefully. But that's all I got to say about that. And God bless. Keep doing what you're doing, all right? Keep hoping prayers in your life, and fight against you evil that's that cost humanity, man, and infringement of life. Take what stand and know what you stand, and know what you're going to mean for die for everything and everything. What it needs to be, and what it have to represent to be. Don't be afraid of anything, because anything else would nothing take anything else, anything in this world not being used to guide you, and not used to present against you and against one another as a people as a whole. God bless. Keep doing what you're doing, all right? And that's all I can say about that. It's your boy Domination. That's back in the basic. Chuck of the Deuces. How we do it in Texas, baby. Until next time, right? Right. Peace and I'm out. They calling all the shots around here, but who really call all the shots is the people way under them, way over them. See, all these presidents are nothing but puppet strings. That's all they are. Even include Obama, Bush, Ronald Reagan, everybody else. So you can't blame these presidents. Not even Obama. You can't blame them, because these are fallen victims. If I was a president, I wouldn't run from no presidents. I wouldn't do it, because I don't believe presidents can fix these problems. The only way to fix the problem, presidents got to fix their own problems. People got to fix their own problems. A president can't solve people's problems. The only thing he will solve, is a disputement of disagreement and agreement. That's the only way he'll solve. Other than that, he can't solve everything what's going on, all the crisis and stuff he got to deal with, unless if he got to call on in to do it. But there's no calling in. He's not allowed to do it unless somebody called him in. So I get why this world is always like this. But I'm going to tell you, run for president, it's like run for being a king of the castle. You got to take care of everybody. I really want to talk about this because I want to show you a video that's made exclusive to you, exclusive broadcast to everyone else. People got to understand how everything works around here. They got to understand how everything works around here, around the globe, and around the world. What do you think president's job is? President's job is filling up policies to fill up the beat up. President's job is to fill up the policy. The policy be developed to fill out. That's all they are. That's what presidents do. But Do you ever wonder who? And you would think that. Hey, you tourists, it's your boy Domination. This is man of the Dallas bag. You know what it is. Know it is. Know it is. Know it is. Know it is. The all the place. 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 Go get it. All the place. 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 Go get it. 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 It's right back in the basic. Chocolate Deuce is how we do it. Texas baby. Man of Dallas back. You know what it is. Know it is. Know it is. Real man rise up. Fake man rise down. Real women rise up. Fake women rise down. Practice why preach on. And today's topic we're going to talk about is I'm real. But you ever wonder? You got to be is yourself. Will one need to be taking care of yourself? Is your turn that people got to take care of you? You already take care of those folks. People can take care of themselves much as that person can take care of himself. But here's a video. It will prove to you, and it will show what everything is about. And let's make this clear. I don't agree with Mr. Farrakhan, what he said. I don't agree with Al Ashar, Jesse Jackson. I don't agree with Bill O'Reilly, Sean Hannity. I don't agree with none of these men and women. The only people I agree with when they get the facts straight. If